We actually saw JonDatFlindo take uh, at least one game faster than ACM during the first level block, but we've moved it up to 6-10. So let's see how these two players do to as they get through this level block and they are ready to start.
Yep, JonDatFlindo is out of the gate first. Very nice board for both of the players, as we see ACL. uh, Where's oh there it is. ACL ML get a nice T, and he has just cleaned this board right up.
Need to buy a vowel there, Ivor?
Yeah, I think I need a drink or something.
Oh well. I'm sure if you go talk to Floyd, he'll hook you up for that. So yeah, ACMLM is definitely cruising through some good levels here. Has his opportunity to uh, well, multiple opportunities to get doubles on the bottom, and looks like he's going to be out at 53 seconds of this level 6. And JonDatFlindo not terribly far behind, as he's got again some opportunities to find some interesting doubles. Is going to take everything with single clears though, as he is going to be out of here pretty soon. But that drop time and that extra just frame or two of catching with a combo before it settles, it takes a little getting used to if you're used to the NES. As Flendo out at a 129.
Yes, that's giving ACMLM a good chance to just tear through this level. He's already down to 5 viruses, only needing reds and yellows right now, getting a nice double red, and he will be out very shortly. He just tore through this level.
And despite the fact that a fat log would have been fun, doesn't go for it. Out at a 153. That's time that would have been happy to get out of 4 and 5, honestly.
I agree with you there, Ook. Well, Flindo has actually torn this level apart as well, and it looks like we actually got a misdrop from ACM.
Yeah, it's not. It didn't take too long to fix up, but yeah, that misdrop it cost you cost you a little bit of time. ACM's trying to gets a really nice combo there on his right hand side as Flindo's waiting patiently for some yellow and some red. It does seem to be the theme of the games tonight that yellow is our pain point color, as he's got a yellow trapped over on that right hand side, and it's next to a bank of yellow. Uh, I feel for him because there's not a whole lot you can do there,
No.
but gonna
Yeah,
be out.
absolutely. This is just torture for John Flindo, but ACM will be out right now at a 306 out of level 8.
Lindo out at 303 in level 7, so not quite getting lapped, but it is getting close. As like you said, ACM is just putting on a clinic here in these slightly longer levels. I did not do any practice for this block because, well, I thought, why? So I don't know exactly what's a good time for this level block, but I think we're about to find it, whatever it is.
Whatever time we find out is going to be, I'm thinking of probably a top time coming from our top seed here from ACM. Jeez, I keep saying L first.
It's okay. Yeah, ACM will in fact have our hot time unless Flindo pulls out a victory in this one because there's never been one. So it's going to be the hot time, whatever it is. I'm
Exactly.
hearing from Adelito that he was pulling off 6 to 6.5. Sub 6 is a rarity. We'll see if that's what we get because ACMLM out at a 419 and
He was out at
424 for
four.
John Flindo out of level 8.
He was out
So
at a 428. Super close. He was just getting lapped here.
yeah, as both players just tearing through their respective levels. A lot of good plays from both of them. and just really doing the best they can with what they've been given. The doctor is giving. Sometimes the doctor maybe take a thing away. We'll see. We'll see which mood the doctor's in this particular game.
It's not over yet for JonDatFlindo. The doctor could be quite mean at times, so if he decides to be nice to Flindo and mean to ACM, the tide could turn just as quickly. But ACM, we know, is a great speedrunner this for this game. Been doing it for a long time, and I just don't see that happening.
Uh,
Uh,
uh, One of the things that he's doing that I know I personally was struggling with when I was doing my practices is he's actually making the setups. Something that I struggled with was trying to come up with setups that are both efficient and, actually usable. That's part of the reason I was playing on high was to force my brain to stop thinking so that I could actually play the game instead of trying to do the setups that I'm used to in the SNES. In this particular instance, though, ACM is doing both and is at a 6:01, just barely missing that 6 minute mark that Adelito was giving us. So GG's
Getting
to
out at
him,
9 at a 6:16. So
and
wow, what a hot time though.
Flindo sees the writing on the wall and goes ahead and tops out. GG's to both players on that one, but we're gonna see another good game coming up right next. This is a best of three, as all of our games tonight will be. Again, just trying to shorten up the amount of time that it's going to take for this stream. As we're getting our readies, we've got one from JonDatFlindo, and we've got one from Acmlm. A couple of medium fever players.
Fever the best one.
That's debatable. So 3, 2, 1, and super pills.
JonDatFlindo out first. A really odd board for his top line, but should be workable with the pills the doctor should give him.
He didn't have a lot of room for yellows, especially yellow blues. The doctor gave him one, and he's just kind of hoping against hope that doesn't happen again. It did, but he had a good place set for it.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
AC, oh,
yeah, that
that
misflip
looked like a
is
misplay.
not going to be too terrible because he can take them out horizontally. But and okay, it's not going to be too terrible because he'll find a way to underclear. But when it comes down to it, yeah, that was a bit of a rough one. Possibly another misdrop, but I don't think so because he's going to be able to just do that right there. Uh, a little bit of garbage to deal with, but overall, it's going to work out.
Yeah,
And as
it could have been usable, but the doctor said that he needed to use that the other way, so
John
plans changed
Flindo,
and it became garbage later.
John Flindo taking advantage of that situation. He's out at a 107, and we're going to see ACM out here at a 113. So a little bit of an advantage for John Flindo. We'll see if he can hold on to it as both players are getting deep into this level 7.
Absolutely, and we got some great double opportunities and triple opportunity up for JonDatFlindo, and didn't take the triple, probably just to make sure he doesn't keep any of that garbage on his board.
Yeah, that's one thing. You get some competing setups, and he got the double that he wanted later. Uh, he's not going to go for a dive over here, which is probably smart because I don't think that particular one is possible. With that double blue, I'm sure he would have been hoping to get it taken care of that way. But if the doctor will cooperate, John Flindo just 2 blues now away from finishing up. ACM got a little bit to wait for, but 217 for John Flindo, and we're right on it. It's going to be 218, 219 for ACMLM. So again, about just a couple of seconds between these two players.
Dude, great times still.
Oh,
as
absolutely.
JonDatFlindo has opened up a 6 virus lead uh, from ACM and just doing some great work, putting in a nice drop combo, drop cross. Um, ACM just working with what he gets.
Yeah, Flendo taking the time to figure out a really good top line. He was struggling with red. He was struggling with yellow. Now he's got a little bit of everything, but he was running a risk of losing all of that going on just a minute ago. But now ACM is faced up against a lot of yellow. Again, this seems to be the doctor's night for yellow. Um, doesn't want to misuse any piece of yellow, as that's the pill color that's going to cause them the most problems. Doesn't have a use for this red that's coming out.
The thing is, though, is you don't see much for yellow garbage on his board, so it's either he's been using yellow garbage and clearing it out, or the doctor just hasn't been giving any yellow.
And this is going to be very close for these two players. Uh, ACM out of the 347, JonDatFlindo out of the 356. So ACM pulled out about an extra 15 seconds out of that level. Um, as they both get started, Flindo making some really good plays to start this level 9.
Yeah, the foresight of seeing the next pill for the double and then going ahead and using that and setting up the pill before was fantastic. As he's got some great combos just building and playing, doing an
Doctor's
awesome
found
job.
some Doctor's found some time to be kind to him, but he is clearing out some garbage. That's the sort of time that ACM can use against him. We'll see if that's what happens. Meanwhile, on ACM side, a lot of double and triple opportunities. So let's see what he's thinking with these blues on the bottom. Looks like they are just going to end up getting taken as single pairs of doubles. But overall, just really nice. Oh, got that double
Yeah,
blue. One pill
see
too
that
late.
double blue go somewhere else. But he will be out here at a 503 on the level 10 with John
All
Dat
right.
Flitto not too far behind, only 10 viruses to go before he gets to the next level.
I think he wanted that red yellow turn the other way, but he is going to get one of his patented fat logs anyway, as the doctor says, here, have some red, have some more red, and he's going to get what he needs to be out of this one at a 536.
ACM is pulled a 16 virus lead ahead and just getting some great double work going.
Yep, it's definitely good play as he's about halfway through this board. JonDatFlindo still just trying to find some spots to put some of these pieces. This is the part of the game where you do start having to think, where am I putting this? Where am I putting that? Because you're not running into as much free space. And Flindo having a fight with that. But overall, doing a good job finding the right places for these pieces, even if the doctor's not giving him exactly what he needs.
Yes, and Flindo is making up some ground, and but at this point, it probably won't be enough with ACM just only 2 viruses away. Oh, missed the tuck, but he'll get the combo and be out at 638.
GG's to him. He will be facing off next against the winner of our next match. Um, as JonDatFlindo is going to probably go ahead and finish this one up. This was a good match on both players. Uh, glad
Yes,
to
John Flindo not putting up a bad time is just ACM is just doing really well.
and that's what we'd like to see. Players playing each other at their best. 719 out for JonDatFlindo, and a very nice GG's from him. So we'll be seeing ACM soon as we finish up as we go on to the next game in this round, so stick around as we get that set up for you.